Hello everybody, Nightingale Assassin at it again, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to get Biohazard / Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 online on PS2. Now this is not on PS2, this is PCX2, but I helped 5 people out get their Biohazard online on PS2 that they were having issues, and this tutorial won't be any different. So yeah, and in order to get it working, you actually need a computer, a Mac or Windows or whatever, and you actually have to do a command prompt and get your ipconfig, which I'll show how to do that. But realistically, if you follow this tutorial, you can follow along, so it won't be that complicated. Just follow how this works. And I keep on pressing that stupid X button. I'm not used to it. So. And this is completely on a fresh memory card. On PCX2, it works fine on everything on auto, except for the DNS. But that's about it. So we're gonna add the setting. Internet. Not required. And now this is where this differentiates. So you have to actually go to manual on PS2. Go to manual. And now what you have to do is go to command prompt. Or if you're on Mac, it's terminal. And what you type is ipconfig. And then you go up to you scroll up, and then you find these two numbers. Subnet mask will be your NetMask. So you have aligned the numbers, and then default gateway will be your default router. So mine was 255, 255, 255, and then my default router will be this. And then your IP address can be any number. It can at the end. And you still do this, but the last number can be any number. So I'll do like 155. So that's how everybody got online, is by through this on the PS2 when they can't connect. Now for PCX2, I've been having problems doing this, but for PCX2, you just do auto and it will work 100%. And because I had no means to do this, I'm just showing how to work it. So this is how it works. So now let's say you're on on Mac. Okay, so think of me as on Mac, but I'm not on Mac. What you do is do ipconfig. Ipconfig would be. I will put a link in the description of for Mac users to get that. But overall, your NetMask and your default router should be almost the same as mine. For NetMask, it might, if you're not connected, it might be an extra 255 at the end. And for default router, 99% of the time, or close to 100%, it should always be 0.1.1. Sometimes there will be 0.0.1. So there will be 0.1. And I had one client actually had 253. I don't know why ISPs set it like that, but overall this should be like This should be like the default, but if you really need to know the numbers, do what I did and just go to command prompt ipconfig, and you should find your answers in there, or in ipconfig. And I will put links in the description of Mac users how to do that. So that's about it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.